What's going on, my Sith friends? Darth KIMCHI here. Welcome to the show. We're in Grand Arena Results for the second round. I am now 6-0 in Division 3. So I kind of want to put out a little show on what kind of rosters you're going to be facing and what kind of counters you need. So let's take a look at the rosters that are in this round. So I've got first place. Number 2 is Gamli. He did have Jedi training Rey, but he had to save Rey for offense because he was not thick enough. So let's take a look at his fleet. So I always recommend at least one good fleet with whatever you're working on, like Thrawn, Rebels. So he had Malevolence. He did also have the Radis. Okay, we'll take a look at third place. He had SLKR. So number 2, number 3 both had GLs, and I did not have a GL at all, and I still got first place. So he has Negotiator. We'll take a look at the fleet. He had Negotiator, and he also had the Finalizer. Take a look at his roster. So SLKR, better than the last roster, but still not thick enough. No CLS, no General Grievous, no Darth Traya. Okay. All right. That was top 3. Now we'll take a look at my roster. So guys, as you see my arena and my fleet, I let it go down on purpose to kind of practice, get some feats done. So we'll take a look at inventory, my roster, put it in order of power. So you guys just got to have a well-balanced roster. Be careful with your relics. You know, the more higher relics you have, the more Zetas you use, you know, the more you raise your galactic power. It all does factor into matchmaking. I don't care whatever anyone says, it factors into the matchmaking. So well-balanced roster. We'll take a look at it real quick. Sorry about that. And then we'll show you some teams. Okay. I think I have a well-balanced roster without a GL. Okay. We'll take a look at squads. Okay. So squads, you got to have, remember, you got to have enough for offense and for defense. In Division 3, you got to put 6 teams on defense, and you need 6 teams for offense. So I count Nest as a team all on her own. Definitely recommend her. If you're one of my buddies that are coming up and new to the game, make sure you get Nest. It definitely helps you. I use her as a team all on her own. Okay, we'll keep going down. So these are the kind of squads you need. And if you need help with anything of why I have these squads, how to mod any of these teams, definitely let me know. I'm willing to help you out. That's what I'm here for. Okay, now we'll take a look at fleet. So I'm gonna spend a little more time on fleet. This is for my boy Pennywise. If you're watching the channel, bro, I'm gonna talk about fleet. So we'll go. All right, let's take a look at fleet. All right, so he was asking how he gets better in fleet. So, buddy, since you're early on in the game, just definitely keep the grind going. Don't give up. You know, keep farming. So first, let's go to capital ships. All right, so when you're coming up in the game, it's either going to be Tarkin or Home 1. So I remember I used Home 1 a lot with Biggs, the Phoenix, the 2 Phoenix ships. So whatever you're going ahead and farming now, try to make sure you keep that fleet pretty good because you're going to use it. I know Rebels are viable in Division 3. They do very well, especially with Home 1. I don't see Eccentrics used too much anymore. I do use Chimera. And then Endurance, I don't see many teams within a good Endurance squad. So the key is you got to have at least Negotiator and Malevolence, or, one or the other. And then you have to have a well-balanced roster. You've got to have those counters. So I have Negotiator. All right. So we're going to take a look at, like I said, Pennywise, if you have any questions, buddy, put them below. If we can all help my buddy out, it's what we're all here for, to help each other out, help each other grow. Okay, we're going to go to my rounds and talk about them real quick. We got about 18 minutes left. All right. So we'll go to round 1. Round 1, we faced Broadside. So as you can see, I wasn't actually able to get through his fleet. I put my Negotiator on defense. Just couldn't get through it for some reason. But anyways, he could not full clear me, so he lost. So up top, I had Newt and Bugs. In the back, I did have Negotiator. Okay, down below, I had CLS and I have Padme. So he had a GL. So I figured, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stack the defense and see if he can get through it. And he couldn't. So he did have Sith Eternal. He saved Sith Eternal for offense. I think he used it for Padme. Now we'll go to the bottom. He attempted one time on GG and Beskar Mando and couldn't get through it. So I put my offense, I already did a YouTube on it, so you wanted to see it, but on his team, he did have Sith Eternal. And I still won. Okay, let's go to round 2. So in round 2, we went against Desi, and he had Gas. He also did have Darth Revan. Okay, we'll take a look. Sorry, guys. Take a look at that. Okay. Round 2 with Desi. We'll take a look. Okay, so I got a full clear, and once again, he could not full clear. They're having problems with that because I have a well-balanced roster. I got sneaky teams up top. You know, it forces you to use a really good B team, maybe a low-grade A team. You couldn't even attempt it. Downstairs, I had the bugs and I had Bosk, so it took him 3 times to get through the bugs. And then in back, once again, I had CLS and General Grievous, and he didn't even attempt it. All right, now we'll go to round 3. So in round 3, went against Gamli. So Gamli had Jedi Training Ray and Malevolence, and I believe he had Finalizer or Radis. Let's see. He had Radis. Okay, so let's get into the match. All right, so round, oh, sorry. Just goes back and forth. Round 3, come on, Gamli. All right, so same thing. I got a full clear. Up top, I have my bugs, Newt. In the back, I put Thrawn. Like, he used 4 capital ships and still could not beat it. I'm pretty sure Vader with preloaded Terminator, pretty crazy. And this Phoenix ship doesn't even have mods. So you've got to have a well-balanced roster. You've got to have at least 2 good fleets. I know since they're dialing back the divisions, you may only need 1, but still, try to have 2. Okay, and then we'll go downstairs. He could not get through General Grievous. General Grievous usually does not get any holds. He trips banners. You know, preloaded Terminator General Grievous is probably pretty deadly. Could not get through that. I know he used his Jedi Training Ray on my CLS squad. Couldn't even get to the back wall. And on the back wall, I had Traya and I had Beskar Mando. So guys, when you are coming up in the divisions, you know, just by working on a couple of factions, you know, you're going to jump up divisions pretty quickly. So I'm ranked number 101, Division 3. Hope that helped out. You kind of saw what you're going to come up against. I'm doing pretty well in Division 3 because I have a well-balanced roster. I hope this fleet stuff helped out. Pennywise, I might do something else on it. You gotta let me know, buddy. Comment if you need to break something down more. I definitely recommend getting Bosk. So let's go take a look at that ship again. Help out Pennywise. Help out my buddy. All right. So let's take a look at Bosk's ship. So let's see if we can find it. You can find it in 8D hard light side. So Pennywise, comment below, buddy. Are you up to this light side 8D hard yet? If you are, you've definitely got to start farming Bosk, excuse me. And you also can get Jango from here. So that's pretty cool. So farm this like crazy. Start with Bosk. You need a good taunting ship. And Bosk is amazing. I know when I got Bosk, I immediately jumped up like 100 levels in fleet. So you definitely got to have Bosk's ship. It's amazing. And then whoever you're going after next, Negotiator, make sure you get, you know, Padme, or not Padme, but Snips, Anakin, Fives. You know, you're going to go that route. You're going to start getting those ships. Definitely recommend getting bugs. Bugs are pretty good. You're going to get Wat Tambor, so definitely work on your bugs. So we'll go to couple of my ships. All right. So I have favorited IG-2000. Like, this ship has been a pain in my rear. I can't wait till I get Millennium Falcon. I'm almost there. Like 25 more shards. All right, I also favorited BTLB Y-Wing to use with Negotiator. I'm farming that as well. I know Mace Windu's got a rework coming. I also favorited Imperial TIE Bomber to put with Thrawn. Gonna get that Razor Crest pretty soon. And then you're always gonna have a good Vader ship. Vader is an amazing ship. Put him with Thrawn, he does very well. So you see there Bosk. You know, you're gonna get Rex, you're gonna get Fives. So if you go to the gas route, they have great ships. I really think Boba Fett's ship needs a rework, especially with Taunt off the bench. He's squishy, he dies pretty quickly. Then you see my bugs. I definitely need to relic Sunfac and relic Geonosian Soldier because their ships are really good. Geo Spy hits for over 200,000 damage, and so does his ship. And then you see the ships that I don't even use anymore. But like I said, Rebels are really good. Negotiator and Malevolence. And then you got Bugs. So hope that helped out. Alright guys, blast that like button if you enjoyed it. Let's all sub and grow together. And until next time, Darth KIMCHI signing out.